So I heard the topic of this month has been peer pressure, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many of y'all have felt peer pressure in your life?
Sarah again.
Like all the time? Yo, at my age, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but at my age, I still deal with this on a real. So this is like a lifelong journey of believing in yourself and believing in your own view of what's right and wrong, okay? Because we all have it within us. And that thing is called, you know when they talk about your instinct, your gut instinct? Your conscience, exactly. You get that feeling. Trust that. Always. Okay? Because it will never steer you wrong. Ever, 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 ever steer you wrong. Ever, ever. Forever, ever? Yeah, for real. It will never steer you wrong. Now, I mean this on like big life things. You know, like huge, like someone's like, you know, come rob this place with me, let's go, let's go. I mean it on that level. I also mean it on, I was telling Randy, if you're about to leave your house and you're like, I should take my key today. Oh, but so-and-so is going to be here and so-and-so is going to be here. I don't need my key. Trust me, you get locked out. So don't forget your key. Don't ever ignore that. Anytime I've ignored that, something bad has happened. So I wrote a couple notes just because I want to be real. I'm going to just get comfy. Sorry, spotlights, whatever. Right? Y'all sitting? I can sit. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, take note of your gut feeling, your intuition. Look at who's with you, okay? Who you run with. People are going to judge you by who you run with. If you're running with foul people, you're going to get known as foul, okay? You watch these people and make sure you don't associate yourself in those kinds of ways. Now, chances are people with the wrong intention are going to try to steer you into their wrong intention too. And that ain't ever cool because are they going to have your back at the end of the day? Are they going to come visit you if you're in jail or something bad happened?
Hey, I went to visit my gift setting.
You're a good person. You're not who I'm talking about, see? Homie knows. So I'm just saying, like, watch what people got to say to you because, you know, they will talk. And often it's for their own personal gain, right? Y'all hear me over there, chatterboxes? Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Just paying attention, just making sure. So, with these people, or with other people's experiences, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to try everything your own to get your own experience to know that that was a bad thing. You guys are all smart people, so you know if homie did something wrong, chances are you don't need to go do that thing to find out that it was wrong too. So learn from other people's bad experience. It sounds harsh, but it saves you a lot of time. It saves you a lot of anguish. Okay? So watch that. Second page. You got through page 1. I'm going to do this quickly. Y'all are still paying attention? Yeah, I know. They got those nice hats over there with the ear flaps. Yeah. Do you ever pull them down outside? No. Strictly for show. Perfect. Just checking. I like those. So why we do this, why we try to make these good decisions and stay away from peer pressure is because why? Everyone has a dream in this room. Everyone has something that they really, really, really like to do in life, right? Yes. Everybody has one. So keep that at the forefront of your mind with everything that you do because the smallest little thing can ruin that in a hot second. And I mean a hot second. Split, like snap, done, see you later, forget about it. And that's terrible. Because then you have regret, and nobody ever wants to live with regret in that way. So, you know, that's listening to the gut. That's watching other people, watching what they do, right? Right. Because you can't go back. Once you've done that thing, you can't go back. So always think forward. Always stay focused on that future goal, that future point. Because only you can take care of that. Because last time when I was here, I was telling you that it's you, for always, right? Nobody else but you. So you have to feel strong in yourself. And you have to know that you are right. And that you're doing the right thing for yourself. And that you want the best for yourself. So foolish decisions is not exactly equaling the best for yourself, right? Just always be thinking forward because you can't ever go back. You know, I'd love a time traveler machine. I'd also love a transporter machine, you know. Who doesn't want these magical things? They don't exist yet. But if they did, you know, yet, one day, they might exist. But right now it's only in the movies, so, you know. And I say this because I'm not sitting here preaching as whatever, but I grew up in a pretty rough city. I grew up in Regina, Saskatchewan. Y'all ever heard of that place? Yeah, okay. So I grew up running with lots of different crowds and lots of different people. In elementary school, people were drinking and smoking and stealing and doing all this stuff. And like, it's hard in elementary school. It's also hard in high school. This stuff followed these people to high school. It followed me to high school. Drugs come into the picture. I saw a lot of people go down the tubes. A lot of people just making dumbass decisions, thinking that drugs was the way, thinking that alcohol was the way, thinking stealing was the way, whatever they had to do to get what they wanted, because none of us had money, right? But did it ever occur to them maybe they should go out and get a $5 minimum wage job? No. They wanted the quick money, the quick fix at whatever cost. And the shameful part is that it cost a lot of them their futures and their dreams, because a lot of them ended up in jail. And a lot of them ended up in halfway places where they could never get out of. And I mean, they were talented, smart, beautiful people who had everything going for them, and they just made that wrong decision. They just made that wrong choice, that choice to go sideways instead of break away from the pack, which is the hardest thing to do. And that's why you want to stick with your peers, because you don't want to get called out like what are you trying to do, be the hero or something like that. Don't listen to them, man. That's hater talk. They just want to bring you down with them because they ain't strong enough in themselves to stand away from the pack and try to do something good and positive. So in your crew, you can change your crew to do good things too. Okay? So don't forget that. Just because the negativity always tries to win and the haters always try to win, and just don't listen to this. Evilness is bad. But I've been there. And like I said, that stuff followed me into high school. That stuff followed me into my adult life. I know people that I ran streets with, that I rhymed with, that I did shows with, that we recorded tracks, we did everything, and I found out that they dumbasses is in jail now because of stupid things they decided to do. And I mean, they are so talented, and they are locked up for life. Gone. See you later. Peace. That hurt me because I see the good in people, and I always want to see the good in people, but you know, these people think that they have no choice. But the reality is that you always have a choice. So don't forget that you always have a choice. And to reach out too. Because your dreams are the most important. Your future is the most important thing to you. It's the only thing that you have. And I know there's people in here that have kids of their own. Look into the eyes of your own child. That's your future. You need to make sure that you're there for them and there for yourselves, right? Because the children are our future. I mean, I love speaking to you guys because you guys are my future, right? And like, when I'm old and rickety and whatever, I'm going to be looking at you guys to walk for me. And so that's the important thing. You have to think forward in those kinds of ways. And, you know, make sure that you're focused on the forward. Because why? Because you can't go back. Right. No time machines yet. Right? Right. So that whole thing about feeling like you don't have a choice and that you have nobody to go to, there's everybody in the staff of Freestyle Fridays here. You can come to them. Any of your counselors you might work with. Anybody in your community that does outreach. Reach out to the outreach, you know? Make use of that help. I'm a prideful person and I have a hard time asking for help myself. And I know that that's not done good things for me. So you need to reach out in the hardest of moments. So don't ever say you didn't have a choice, you had nobody to talk to. This program right here means that you have at least 10 people to talk to. So just make sure and take note of who you can trust and who you can go talk to. And I know that all y'all have somebody out there. You know, everybody in this room is someone to talk to. If you see me in the street, be like, Nilla, what's up? You know, I'll sit and build with you. That's the whole point. So there's stuff out there that you can make happen because of your future. So basically, to wrap it all up, I want to be here able to speak to you guys. I want to be here, you know, repping Hamilton on big things like repping Steel City. I wouldn't be able to be doing what I'm doing. I went on tour this year. I'm super stoked. I won that award. I'm super stoked. I'm grinding, grinding, grinding. Hard, hard, hard. At the cost of everything, because I need to make my dream happen. And if I ever took the time to make a bad decision and let somebody try to take me down, there goes my dream. Poof. And so I've been in those decisions where it's like, no, I'm not going to go and rob those people. No, I'm not going to go and do those drugs. No, I don't need to be drinking this alcohol and doing that stupidness, because it's just stupidness. It's temporary. It's quick. So, yeah. So stay focused on your dreams. If there's nothing else you can hang on to, it's your dream. And trust me, anything you want in this world and you truly, truly believe in, you can get. And I sort of believed that before this year. I sort of believed it. But I really, truly believe it now. Because once you give yourself the open pathways for the world to give back to you, you will find it's at your doorstep every single time, banging on your door like, I'm here. You asked for me, I'm here. So stay focused on that. Stay on your dreams. Because all of you can do great big things. Doesn't matter where you came from, or who you are, or what. Just hang with the right people and trust that gut. Your gut knows. Even if your brain tells you no and your heart tells you no, your gut knows. You see me? So that's all I got to say about that. Because peer pressure is huge and it's a lifelong journey, right?